Oh. Joshua has a side quest. Jill has a side quest? Is this Gav? Oh no, this isn't Gav. Oh. So all the homies have side quests? Interesting. And I have fucking hunts to do, man. This isn't the end. I'm at the end, but this isn't the end. What do you want, Nazir?
Sid, I was wondering if you could help me.
It depends what with.
A bearer, but recently freed from his bonds, is keen to join the Curse Breakers. As you know, the work we do is not easy, which is why we test every volunteer's suitability. I was hoping you could oversee this one's evaluation.
I don't mind, but why this one?
Because he wants to be a scout. Our ranks are filled with men and women capable of breaking chains and putting slavers to the sword. But scouting, we're few with the nose for that, which is why we still rely so heavily on Gav. And since he accompanies you on so many of your missions, I thought you might be better placed to recognize the traits in him that we should look for in those who'd fill his boots.
Sounds reasonable.
So you're happy to oversee the boys' test, then?
Yeah, sure.
One can never have too many scouts.
Truer words, Sid. I'll let the initiate know that you'll be attending his trial, and that he is to proceed directly to Northreach in readiness.
No time like the present, eh?
No time like the present. I'll await you there.
Oh, gotta do that every single time.
Northreach.
Every time.
I don't suppose they could have chosen somewhere closer.
Oh, this guy. Who are you? Doris?
Sid, do you have a moment?
By all means.
I suppose.
It's my old master. Seems there's no escaping her. She found some way to send me a letter. And something else. Records from a Waluda prison. It seems they were keeping a lot of bearers there.
How did she come by such a thing?
Finding bearers always was her strong point. And it seems the cells of Balmung Dark are full of them. Foreign captives, the masterless. Bearers no one would miss. And even better for her, bearers with no one to look after them. When ether started lapping at the walls, the jailers fled.
Leaving the bearers to be liberated by whoever happened to come along next.
Sid, I'd like to believe that I've earned your trust by now. And while I'm well aware that you've forbidden curse breakers from traveling to Waloed, I can't let those bearers die in their cells. I'd rather risk shipwreck on the Shadow Coast than leave them to starve.
Oh, I guess I'll help
We'll
you.
be needing the Enterprise if we're going to navigate the Narrow.
Does that mean...
I'm making an exception, but we travel together. And we stay no longer than we have to. Ash is an inhospitable place at the best of times. We save as many as we can, and we leave.
Thank you, Sid. There was a name in the prison register. A name from my past. Chadwick. Another of my former master's protégés. A gifted soldier, and the closest thing I had to family. The thought of him held captive in that place.
He must be very important to you.
He was. Is.
Then we find him.
The entrance to the prison lies in the shadow of Ravenwit Walls, just beyond the portcullis. We should head there as quickly as we can. I only pray there are still bearers alive to save.
As do I, Doris.
Oh, got it. Nobody's tool. I ain't no tool. But Chet, you say Jill has a side quest to finally boink. They already boinked, bruh. Already. And they made out and everything. It was awesome. But sure, they can have sex all over again.
Clive,
Goat.
here you go.
Here you go. Okay.
Seen enough?
No boinking yurt? Lies. But I will save Jess's. I will save Jill's for last. Hey, Sprite, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. I thought we already discussed this. They are married. You can totally have sex without being married. Alright, I'm gonna write these down. So we got the tricephalic terror. Phallic. And that is in question mark, question mark. Cool. I love not knowing where things are. Gabbermooch. He is in Eastla, Waloed. What's next? We got the Beagle. Crichton Hollow. Also in Waloed. Then we got Agni. Fire! Probably gonna be a fire salamander. What is this? The Witcher? He is in Halfcombe, also in Waloed. He hasn't even told her he loved her yet. Chet, we're all grown adults here. Okay, it is spelled with a B. Halfcombe, Waloed. And then the other ones are going to be question marks. But we got Usher to the Underworld. I swear to God, that's going to be a behemoth. And the Blood Moon. I don't know where 3 of these are. But I can go look for... I already know where the dragon is, so I might fight him first. Then we got Gabbermooch, Beagle, Agni, and that's it. Those are my last hunts. Did you hear him say he loves her? No. No, you didn't. You can still screw and not say, hey, I love you. I love you. I love you. Silly. Okay, I think I just want to pick them all up except for Jill's and just focus on them, and I'll do hers first. Or last, rather. What do you want, Joshua?
Ah, Clive.
Where there's a will.
Joshua, what's wrong? And don't say nothing. It's not nothing.
He is that type of
I've
man, though,
received word
Chet.
from Cyril.
You're correct.
The Undying have found Father's will.
He's a man of honor.
Something akin to it.
His will. How and where?
In the crypt beneath Rosalith Castle.
Ooh.
After Kupka was kind enough to drive out the Imperials, the Undying took the opportunity to recover what relics of the Duchy yet remained. And in the process of doing so, they found a letter from Father.
I'm surprised anything survived down there.
Cyril asked that I join him in Tabor at my convenience. I have been meaning to go, but would you join me?
Yes, of course.
Of course. I want to know what's in that letter as much as you do.
Very well. I'm ready to leave when you are.
Oh. There's a certain loophole they can use if they aren't married, though. Yeah, it's called a condom and a bed. That's the loophole. No one will be the wiser. Okay, so we're going to Rosalith Castle, I guess. Speak with Cyril. Ah, crap, he's here, huh? Cyril? Cyril? Oh, Cyril. So Cyril. Where's Cyril? Hello? I don't think he's here. What a punk ass. Here? Tabor, duh. There was no bed, only sand. They can make a bed out of sand and leaves and sticks. And no condoms because they were stranded. I mean, you could MacGyver that shit. Oop, hold on.
Your Grace.
Sorry about that.
My lord, I trust your journey was not overly onerous.
Cyril, you found a letter from Father.
Yes, I have it here. If you would do us the honor, my lord.
Oh, wow, I actually get to read it. Interesting. My beloved sons, I know that I ask much of you in this coming war, but I see no other way to secure a future for our daily duchy and our family. Yet even should we succeed in subduing the savages and winning back Drake's breath, the threat of the Blight still looms, and only with all Rosaria striving as one might we at last overcome it. I have made plans to see us through, but such are the obstacles that stand in our way, it shall likely fall to you to continue my work. I know that you have the strength, the courage, and the will to do so. It shall be an arduous inheritance, and so I offer you another, that you might be reminded of the love and the faith that I hold for both of you, your father. Elwyn! Daddy Elwyn.
An inheritance.
It would seem the late Archduke penned this missive shortly before his passing.
The day before we left for Phoenix Gate.
What are these plans he spoke of?
His plans for the duchy, your grace. Your father entrusted them to my predecessor, the former bearer of the Burning Quill, who entrusted them in turn to me. The complete emancipation of bearers is their stated aim.
That's awesome.
But your father's dream did not end there. His Grace also spoke of building hospices to care for those stricken by the curse, and the founding of a new university to further the development of non-magical technologies. With the Blight spreading ever more widely across the Twins, Archduke Elwyn saw this as the only means of securing Rosaria's survival.
He wished to see men and bearers treated as equals. To see centuries of common wisdom overturned. Small wonder he did not think it achievable within his lifetime.
But he thought it achievable nonetheless. Had he not, he would never have written this message. Nor would he have entrusted his vision to his most faithful aides, those who would have stood with you, shielded you from the machinations of the less benevolent personages at court.
It's a pity only they are still with us.
It is true that those most loyal to your father were the first to suffer the Duchess's wrath. But one at least remains, and she has come bearing gifts.
What do you mean?
Mayhap it is better that she explain, my lord.
Who
After
is it?
all, the duties entrusted to me by my predecessor extended only to recovering His Grace's will and arranging a meeting with the one who might execute it, or a part of it at least.
And where is this woman?
She awaits you in the archive, your grace.
Thank you, Cyril. Shall we then?
Hell yeah, let's go! Chet. You silly. It's like, now Joshua and Yote, they fucking. You don't think Joshua is just as honorable as Clive? Come on. Come on. Oh my gosh, there's... should I just pick it up? I should just pick it up while I'm here. What do you want, Cyril? What do you
Lord
need?
Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash. A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic.
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the third chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him, lest they be lost in turn. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
I will help you.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Nickelback was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of the
Nickelback,
moon.
what?
If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
Oh, gotta do it every time. Sup, nerd? Sup, Ganja Man? Welcome to the stream, sir. How you doing this evening? Or very early morning for you. Or very late night. But yeah, girl got the love sickness that only comes from being done in right. She got that dick sickness.
If this new faith really is an offshoot of the Circle of Malleus, then...
Let's concentrate on finding the third chair first, shall we?
I am tempted to go over here. Oh. I have not gone in here, I don't think. Yeah, I have not read this shit. What do you want? Cyril's guest? Is that what her name is?
My lord, your grace. I hardly recognize you. I am Goditha, retainer of House Rosfield, loyal servant to the Phoenix and his shields. Your father, the Archduke Elwyn, entrusted me with the delivery of a gift. I only hope you can forgive my tardiness in bringing it to you.
Lift up your head, Lady Goditha. You have our gratitude for your service to our house and to our father.
I merely did my duty, as any proud Rosarian would.
My lady, perhaps you could explain a little more? What exactly is the gift you bring?
As I'm sure you know, it has long been the custom for the children of House Rosfield to be presented with certain keepsakes upon their coming of age.
Indeed it has. Our father often spoke of the day when our turn would come.
And had he lived to see it, he would have presented you with the treasures I bear. Matching armbands for you both. Alas, he did not live. Indeed, he was taken from us even before they could be completed. He had intended to claim the Heartstone with which each armband was to be finished himself, but it was not to be. And his gifts remain incomplete.
I see.
It saddens me to bring them before you, as they are. It was your father's wish that you be presented with the finished articles, not these, works in progress. But with his grace long since gone, and the stone left unclaimed, I had little choice. You are grown men now, and his house is yours. And while I would not presume to insist upon your claiming the Heartstone in his stead, I know that nothing would have pleased him more than for you to do so.
Thank you, Lady Goditha.
What say you, Clive?
What else? Of course, my lady. May our father's will be done.
Oh, I am much obliged.
Do you know where we might find this Heartstone, my lady?
I do. though it may be a matter of a good deal more than simply happening upon it. It is found in the bellies of elder griffins, you see. We do at least know where to find one. A certain specimen has made its nest in Titan's Wake, not far from here.
A certain specimen?
You are most perceptive, Your Grace. In answer to your unspoken question, yes. In fact, this is the very same beast your father meant to slay. I have been tracking its movements since you were but a boy. Were you to slay it in his stead, as men of House Rosfield, it would surely make your father proud.
What say you, Joshua?
What else?
Hell yeah, let's go kill a big-ass griffin. Let's go. Alright, what
Titan's
else
Wake
is
to the
here?
south of here. But we must not be hasty. The good lady has been disappointed once already.
Ah, so it's here. I see. I see. So, if I ride my chocobo, might not be too far, actually. Just go ahead.
Yes.
Or, I can be a lazy piece of crap. Piece of crap! And fast travel. What was your question, Ganja Man? Sorry. Sickness? Oh, you missed it. You literally popped in after I was talking with Chet. He said, there's a certain NPC that looks like she's in love with our brother here. His name is Joshua. And I said she's got the dick sickness. R3, yeah, here we go.
Come on. Faster.
Poor Yote. She got the D so good. I wanted to grab that shiny, but oh well. And you asked me something else?
This might take a while.
What? Was I trying to read chat? You said you're just trying to figure out what else to play. Was that a question? You want me to help you?
Joshua.
Oh, here we go. Here it is! Simurg! Simurg!
For House Rosfield.
Yeah, get it. Witch's Ladder. Oh, that's a Garuda move. Ooh. Ow.
Nice try. Get him.
You tried to get me.
This one.
Oh. Is when I have a headache? Me personally? No. No. Ooh, get out of that. Hell yeah. Woo, that was a lot of damage. Woo. You tried, bird. Alright, get out of that, get out of that, get out of that, get out of that. that fucker. Oh shit, I forgot to replenish my potions. It's alright, this thing's done. Got him. Did we get the Heartstone? Hell yeah, we did. We got 2 of them. One for me, one for Josh. Ooh. Ooh.
Is this the Heartstone?
I expect Lady Goritha will know.
Yeah, she will. She better. Two years, 4 months for that followage. That's a long time, Ganja Man. Thanks for being here, buddy. I appreciate you.
Here, take a look at my wares.
Take a look at my wares. Sure.
Of course. What a fine choice.
Time does fly. That is correct.
Anything else?
You started following me when I played that one game. Shit, what was it called? I'll remember it eventually. Hellblade. Senua's Sacrifice. Yup, that's the one. Like I pictured it in my head. I was like, nope, that isn't correct. Wrong name. That's the name.
Founder, you were safe. The Griffin is slain then?
And the Heartstone claimed.
Yeah, I need to play the second one because holy shit, just the sound design in that game, you absolutely must wear headphones. You have to wear headphones. Otherwise, you will not get the full experience. Do I have it on PC? No. PS4.
Yes. This radiant luster like frozen flame. It is just as your father described it. Thank you, my lord. Your grace. Your father would be so proud.
No, I meant I played the first one on PS4. I have not played the second one.
Lady Goritha, the lapidary is ready.
Thank you, Cyril. I will be with him shortly. If you would excuse me, I shall have the stone cut and set forthwith.
Oh, it hasn't been released yet. Oh shit. I thought it was already out. Huh.
The armbands are complete. Pray, take them. They are yours, after all. Heartstone is harder and more enduring than garnet, or even ruby. It symbolizes unwavering will and devotion. And the graven vines encircling the stone represent the unbreakable bonds between you.
It's a message. Father knew we had enemies both inside and outside the duchy. Enemies who would thwart his vision. Only with unwavering devotion would it ever be realized.
And only if we stood together, as Phoenix and Shield, as brothers in arms, only then might those enemies be overcome.
Indeed. His Grace knew the enormity of the task he would entrust to you, his heirs. But this was more than just a message. It was a promise. That he would always be with you.
Thank you, Lady Goritha, for remaining the steadfast custodian of our father's will.
Forgive me, my lady, but there is something I don't quite understand. The Undying told me that after Father died, Mother claimed all of the ducal treasures for her own. Even if the armbands were incomplete, she would surely not have overlooked them. So, how were you able to keep them from her?
Because I was the keeper of the vault. Though I was but a lowly servant, your father spoke to me of his intentions for the bands, of the deep love he had for both of you, and his hopes for your future. In the days before the disaster at Phoenix Gate, I discovered that the Duchess had ordered her jewelry be sent away from the castle. It was then that I knew she meant to betray us. I tried to warn your father, but it was too late. When word of the fire reached Rosalith, I knew my time was short. So I took up the armbands and I fled into the night.
And thank the Founder you did.
Yet my duty to your father was incomplete. Not knowing what else to do, I followed the Griffin, thinking I might claim the Heartstone on its passing. And so my pursuit continued, until Lord Cyril appeared before me. He informed me that His Grace's will had been recovered, and that his sons were alive and well.
Lady Goditha, on behalf of my father and all the people of Rosaria, I thank you for your loyal service.
As do I.
Thank you, my lord. Your Grace, for coming back to us, for giving my service meaning.
Oh, what is this? And hey, Fern, welcome to the stream, homie. How you doing today? I keep pressing the wrong fucking thing. I'll tell you what. Oh, thanks for the lurk, Anja Man. Gonna go get some food and watch a movie, probably. Well, you have a good night. Thanks for popping in. The Founder's Grasp. Ooh. That's a good one. That was worth doing. That was worth doing. Hell yeah. Thank you, Lady Goditha. You are a peach.
The bands suit you well. It must be gratifying to finally receive the inheritance that was denied you for so long.
It is. And we thank you for the part you played, Cyril.
If you would permit me to play my part a little longer, might I suggest that you make your way to your father's memorial atop Hawk's Cry Cliff. Let him see that you have received his blessing, and that his vision lives on in you.
I suppose it would be churlish not to. What do you say, Clive? Shall we pay Father a visit?
I think we should.
Hell yeah.
I was hoping to be able to offer him my thanks before we left for Origin.
Your father's helm is enshrined there. It has been since the day we recovered it from Phoenix Gate. I prithee claim it, for it too is a part of your inheritance, and I do not doubt that your father would prefer it in your hands than perched upon some lonely rock.
That'd be pretty dope.
Thank you, Cyril.
You're a true homie, Cyril. Thanks a bunch.
Come on, Clive. He's waiting.
And you're doing well, Fern? You're just on your break? Your break at 6 p.m.? What? You should be home. And hey, Ans, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday. Let's go pick up this quest. See who's it gonna be from. Oh, did these fools finally change their damn minds?
Why the hell would Victor take the bearer's side?
For a share in Lubor's ill-gotten gil, perhaps?
You know what? Let's go finish the quest I was working on. We're gonna go to Hawk's Cry Cliff, say goodbye to our Faja. You're working late today? That sucks, Fern. I'm sorry. And on a Monday, too. That sucks even more. Woo woo!
Good girl.
Yeah!
Woo
Wavering
woo!
will and an unbreakable bond. Do you really think we're strong enough?
Save the world? Of course. To have overcome Father's political enemies. Of that I'm less certain. Especially knowing what we know now. What Mother was truly capable of. But perhaps these bands would have helped.
Can I
Knowing
just
he
jump
was with
down
us
here?
would have made all the difference.
Oh, that's what that was. I found that so early on in my playthrough. I was like, what is that? That's cool. It's a memorial.
It's just back there. Father always fought for what he believed was right. It wasn't until that night at Phoenix Gate that I realized I had never fought for anything. I always had someone else to do the fighting for me.
You were 9, Joshua. Give yourself a break.
No matter how fate conspired against him, he never lost heart, never looked back, never stopped fighting. To me, he was the greatest of men. I've been trying to live up to his ideals ever since.
We all have, Clive. We all have. And we'll keep trying. Because that's what he would have wanted.
What he would have done himself. Even if it meant standing against the very gods in the heavens.
I shall be borrowing this, Father, if I may. That you might watch over us as we follow in your footsteps.
So I'm assuming that the helmet is actually going to be a key item that I can put in my bedroom. That'd be pretty dope. Is a ghost of Daddy? Ghost Daddy! Oh my god.
We won't lay you down.
Aw. Ghost Daddy. He was here. Oh.
Onward then. Onward. To the end.
And to a new beginning.
Ah, quest complete. Yay. Oh. They had me all in my feelings. Fern, you're off on Wednesday and Thursday. 2 days off in a row, homie? That's awesome. And you did the same chat? You found it early on in your playthrough too? Yeah, I was just like, I know exactly where that is. That's awesome. My day was okay, Fern. My day was okay. I had planned on beating this game this past weekend, but I had some family stuff happen and I could not. But yay! We got the rusted battle helm of the Archduke Elwyn. And I was correct. Displayed in Clive's chambers. That's awesome. That was a nice little wrap up. Oh. Joining hands with Joshua. Joshua has joined Clive's party and will remain with him until departing for Origin. Yes. Sweet. Bros till the end. Bros till the end, man. I have a feeling they're both gonna die, and I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna be a hot mess. I'm gonna be a hot mess. Aw. Man. It's all leading up to them dying, unfortunately. That's how I feel anyway. Let's get these bitch-ass quests out of the way. Get her done. Yeah, everything is okay for the most part. My stepdad was in a pretty bad cycling accident on Saturday morning, so I was dealing with that.
How would Victor take the bearer's side?
Someone had a bit of road rage and decided to cut off my stepdad and slam on the brakes, and he hit the back end of their car and he flew over the car and landed on the concrete. So yeah. He cracked his sternum, like the topmost part of your sternum. That's called the manubrium, and it fractured. And they were worried that he had fluid around his heart or something wrong with his heart, because your heart is like right behind your sternum, right there in the middle of your chest. So, but yeah, he has a concussion and a fractured sternum. So, but otherwise, bumps, bruises, scrapes. Otherwise, he's okay. Just grateful that he didn't fucking die.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light.
Yeah, holy fuck is an understatement. Shit was crazy.
With this, then.
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with.
I appreciate you, Fern.
Two, in fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
All these
The
kids,
children.
man.
I refuse to let them share in my disgrace. And if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either.
To the hideaway.
Only one place where they are certain to be safe, and provided for, and loved. The hideaway.
Give him to me, dog. Give him to me. I got a place.
Of course. The children will be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
Lubor.
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one.
A flood in a desert?
The Outlaw's encampment was completely submerged in ether.
Oh, that flood.
Every last one of the bastards has turned, and they're headed this way.
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. You must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan. The children stay with me for now. I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Understood.
Evacuation? Why not
Looks
just
like I have
gather
to
up all the
convince
other
everyone
homies
else.
like we did before and protect
Wish
the
me luck.
city? No, it's an ether flood. It's like magic. And too much of it, it can turn people Akashic, which is like where they just lose their will and the magic overcomes them and they become monsters, basically. But, Sprite, did anything happen to the Road Rager? Not yet. I'm actually shocked that the police didn't fucking,
So big.
arrest him on the spot. Like, in my opinion, that's attempted murder.
You have to listen to me. They're coming.
But my aunt works for the prosecutor's office, so she's gonna look at the police report and everything and see if there's anything that she can't do. But, oh yeah.
How the hell
We're gonna
did
go
that
after the guy. For sure. Oh wait, Conrad and Natalie.
Where
I
were they
got
gone?
sidetracked. And my stepdad has hella witnesses. Because, like, the guy who had road rage tried to say that, there was a person in front of them that slammed on their brakes, so he had to slam on his. But there was no other witness that saw another car. None.
It's you.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now, and they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing news, might I ask?
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord, but we know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie. Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore, can you.
You may not trust me, but for the sake of your people, ask yourselves if there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be
Wow,
off
these
with you.
shitheads, man. I'm so tired of them both. And hell yeah,
Making a
Fern.
mistake.
We gonna get them.
Come, Clive. If our words will not move them, then we must find another way to help save the town.
You're right.
Let's go beat up all the Akashic
Let's speak to Lord
outlaws.
Further.
You need to
Ferda, Ferda.
evacuate.
Where you at, dog?
Place, bearer.
Sir? This way. Usually it's right on the map.
I think we'd better shut up. What's Lubor raving about now?
There he is.
Lord Further.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie about the Akashic, but they wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted.
The bloody fools.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support. But I can.
Damn,
If there's anything I can
Fern.
do to help you defend Dalamil.
2 years
You
and
only have to
7
ask.
months for the followage.
I appreciate it.
Sid, Ferda, I've been looking for you everywhere.
Thanks for sticking around, homie.
Victor.
I appreciate you.
I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Blue Boy is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
Nearly 3 years, you were correct. Friendship! Oh, I had my legs straight for too long. Holy shit.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't tire.
The zombies.
They don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive
1 year,
me,
8
but
months for
please
Chet.
Believe me.
Mr. Manley
If
himself.
you do not run, you will die.
Wow, 2
You
years?
will all
It's almost
fucking
2
die.
years. Oh, he used the F word. He is serious.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Wow.
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourself.
See, if he wanted you guys dead, he would have said shit.
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Wow.
Just go on. Yeah. Yeah. Come on, then.
Oh.
Wait, someone's coming.
Aw.
You're hurting him!
Oh, you hit the kids? You done fucked up. This seems like fun people. I know, right, Ans?
What did
Douchebags.
Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
Yeah, douchebag.
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Yeah, bitch.
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty? Who spends all day every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
Ever.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Love you too, Fern. Have a good rest of your night, homie. Thanks for coming on by. Aw, thank you for the biddies. Thank you very much.
Lubor, we have heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
We won't run, but we will fight.
That's the hell the ooh. That's what I fucking said.
Right then.
Yeah, do what we did last time. Duh.
Fine.
And it's all because they found out he was a bearer.
Gather
This
round if
just
you don't want
pisses
to
me
die.
off. It's like all the good he'd done. And then he tries to save someone and he uses magic. Oh, God forbid. Try to save someone with magic. And then they all fucking find out that he's a bearer. Ooh,
Allow me to
burns my
explain the
ass.
situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of
Bearer of
Charatina,
these
deep in the
nuts.
Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. They are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Delamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Delamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command of our men in yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchants not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Charatina itself. The main host is most likely still there, and Delamil will not be safe until it is eradicated, root and branch.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Delamil.
They did a fantastic job with the side stories and like all the side characters, and they actually make you feel something for them. Especially how I just got mad about the citizens being cunts for being mad that he's a bearer. Yeah. So it's just like all the major side characters like Lubor, you got Martha's Reach, and then you got Wade. You know, Sir Wade, got the homie, you know, and all of the other bearers that we saved and try to take them to a different village, and then they ended up, you know, hating us or not trusting us, and we did that whole side quest, and it's just so well done. And I complain that the cutscenes are too fucking long, but it gives you all this extra detail that you normally wouldn't have in a normal Final Fantasy game. You know? It is very well done. Okay, so I'm going this way? This way. Woo, woo.
Come on.
That would be... Any man
Excuse me, people. I got shit to do. We are going this way. Hiccups are upon us. Woo.
There it is. The flood.
But what's waiting for us inside?
Lots of Akashic, I'll tell ya. All level 40. Let's go. Didn't mean to just use it on him, for sure. Oops. Oh. I used it. Alright, are we looking for something specific out here? Like a big old boss baddie?
Over here!
A little overkill, but it's fine. Joshua. Oh, maybe it's in here, huh?
We can't leave a single one alive.
Woo, love that. All of them. You're dead. Get him. So overkill, but so worth it. He had the audacity to hit me?
this one. Get him. Over here.
Oh yeah, Odin is the best. Get wrecked, son. Ooh, so good. So do ice attacks freeze or slow? It really depends on the move. It really does. The kicking up into the air to hit them is so smooth. Yes, I love that. Love that so much.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
This is Final Fantasy 11 music. Sounds like Mara,
All
that
the
place.
Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Sid, Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from Charatina?
It's done. Root and branch.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated. And we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it.
We saved Dalimil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need
Don't
you,
do that
Lubor.
shit again.
Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil. Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat? How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalamil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
Is it gonna give me his turban? That'd be really funny.
Lubor. About the children.
Fear not. You are, of course, relieved of your responsibility. I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalamil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
Alright, quest complete. Lines in the Sand 2. Hey, we got the signboard. Nice. Alright, another one all complete. Done. Finito. Where am I gonna go next? So we got here. Northreach. Sure.
Zed
All right.
might at least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
I'm nervous. Is it alright to be nervous?
I don't care either way, so long as you do as I tell you. Well met, Sid. This is the Initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
Who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's savior, just like Gav was mine.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine curse breaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
It would be kind of funny if he dies. Like, not funny, but unfortunate funny. You know what I mean?
As dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way. All right, Ember. Impress me.
Impress me. Are you not entertained? Ans, have I made any progress with the Gatterdammerung? I can't even pronounce that correctly. I'm actually not sure. I haven't checked. I'll be honest. I haven't checked. Where? Oh, it's over here. I got you. Okay. And I think this is going to be the last little side quest that I do.
Ready, go?
Run like the wind.
My daughter is requesting my presence. Sloppy. That will forever be funny. Oop, this way.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready.
Huh?
Or maybe not. Damn it.
It's a wyvern.
Ember, draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run! If you want him, you'll have to go through me. Over here!
Get him. Nice parry.
Too slow. Over here!
Oh yeah, you're done. Well, nice.
Ember, are you?
Did he poop his pants?
Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
Oh, it's gonna make me run there? Rude. Super rude. Where did he go? Did he just dip? Did he quit? That'd be great.
Didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. By the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
What?
He baited everybody.
What to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you then, his heir. And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
This kid is great.
This won't be an easy decision.
Okay, let's go back home. That is hilarious.
There's something about it.
You should have seen.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I heard. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in to help with the trial. But from what I hear, things didn't go quite as planned.
No, they most certainly did not.
Oh my god, I get to decide? I get to decide? You know what? He was a sly motherfucker and he got exactly what he was tasked to do. But I had to fight the Avis. I almost called it a wyvern again. Yeah, screw it.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey. But he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance, nonetheless. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that lot, young Ember here has shown he has a conk and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
Couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Things rarely do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Woohoo! Quest complete! The Breath of Lightning accessory? Meh. Nice to have that complete, though. But alright guys, I think I need to stop here for the evening. I will pick this game back up tomorrow, normal time, around 5:30. And hopefully knock out more of these little side quests.